Alright everybody, we're back watching Naruto Shippuden. Last time we saw Kabuto's backstory, which made us care a bit more about him, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I sympathize with him personally, just a little bit. But at the same time, I don't really understand him on a few things.
For example, what he's doing now.
Yeah, much similarly to Sasuke, I don't really understand his desires to get revenge on the Leaf. Judging his words about wanting to find out who he is and stuff like that. Please understand that I do know where he's coming from, I just find it hard to agree with or to really accept his point. That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of just deluded a little bit. That's who he is right now, really. It makes sense. So many years with Orochimaru. Naturally, that is gonna happen to you. But whilst there's still some time for Sasuke, I feel like there's not that much for Kabuto. He's now kind of like lost it. And yeah, he's just in a tough place, especially fighting Itachi and Sasuke. The IZANAMI was also mentioned. We're gonna see what that is gonna be about, pretty much. I mean, it's the big ability right now. Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Don't forget to check out our Patreon if you're interested in full length and early access to our reactions. The link is in the description.
You can also follow us on Instagram and join the Discord.
Yes.
奴を殺したら本当にダメなのか。全て後手に回るぞ。それはダメだと言ったはずだ。だがもう少し時間がかかる。オロチマル様はこうも言ったよ。左近、相馬の術。
Nah. Oh, this is evil, bro. You can't be Sakon and Jirobo. Nah, Kidomaru, bro.
Shit.
So we're just running it back with all the Orochimaru slaves, huh?
Yeah.
It's weird that Sasuke would ask whether he can still use the Susanoo. Edo Tensei Itachi should be practically... You know what I mean? He should have no limitations. It's nice to have a callback to these cages, by the way. It's probably been 10 years in real time. It was probably. Fuck, they are trapped in the Genjutsu now. Oh, hell nah. Yo!
Just like you wished. There he
He's
is.
back! That's not him though. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That title just spoiled it.
I didn't look at it.
Oh, thank God. The true form. Orochimaru filled up Kabuto with knowledge. Oh nah. Nah, dude. Bro. Careful with the words, bro. Careful with the wording, dude.
Sasuke had him inside him too.
Babe, you don't gotta add a layer on it, man. You don't got... Come on, man.
この調子で兄さんのように立派にやりなさい。
父さん、さすが俺の子だって言って欲しかったんだ。
その行為は己が成長するための過程だ。お前のように己を偽るための衣として使うな。自分自身の値打ちを称賛に値するものに結びつけ、自分の存在意義を見出そうとしても。
Dude, when Itachi speaks, I clock out because it's so smart. I'm not that intelligent for him.
Are we gonna see the IZANAMI?
Oh shit! No way, they fucking did that! No, that was brutal, bro. That was so...
Bring it back!
That was so fucking smart. They're under a Genjutsu. The only way you get out of a Genjutsu is by tapping your partner.
Yeah.
They put each other in a Genjutsu and they tap each other out. Nah, crazy, dude. Crazy. That's such a cool thing. That is one of the coolest ways to get out of a genjutsu. Yo, the nastiest plot twist. But he's reanimated though.
Yeah.
He's completely fine. Oh yeah, Kabuto is stronger. Damn, Sasuke loses one-on-one against him.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry for pausing, this is gonna be the last time, but goddamn, the author made Kabuto a beast, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it seems like he can even take them on his own.
Yeah, if Itachi wasn't reanimated,
Like, if they weren't there for each other to get out of that genjutsu, Kabuto wins again. On top of that thing that he does with the lighting, like, he has so many things, Kabuto.
君らに勝ち目はない。
お前の運命はすでに俺に握られた。それをなす
He's got his vision back.
一つの近日。
なら、その運命確かめてみたいね。
イザナミだ。
Brother, what in the world is happening?
すべてを手に入れる僕こそ本当の強者。
己を許し。本当の自分を認める者だ。それこそが本当の強者だ。
Oh.
負け犬が
Losers. Losers should be quiet.
Maggie!
これは
Bro, I think he's got him. He's got him.
Yeah.
That moment.
Oh, one more horn down.
Yeah.
なぜだ。もうすでに角は切られていたはず。
Oh yeah, he's got him. He's totally got him.
視界は立っていた。どんな現実にもかか
How?
しかしこれは
It's the same thing. They did the same with the fire, the water.
Yeah.
僕に何をした。
That's what the IZANAMI does, huh?
Yeah, I think that eye when you said he lost his eyesight was
That was the
Izanami,
moment, yeah. But how does he activate it though?
It took him some time to get it ready.
Yes, the feather again. Is he gonna slice him again? Yes. Damn, the same thing. The horn is back.
Yeah.
Wow. That's why Itachi was...
お前の運命は俺が握っていると。
That's why Itachi was talking all that shit. Oh my god, Dad. No?
It's not working.
Nah, this is evil, bro. That has gotta be the most forbidden jutsu ever. This is worse than the Edo Tensei, honestly. If there's only a single jutsu that's gonna be forgiven for the rest of the Naruto universe, this gotta be it, bro. Imagine being locked up in something like that.
Crazy.
それもイタチのかけた術ならば簡単に破れるはずもない。ああ、あんたたちの使った手を真似させてもらうよ。
How? How is he gonna
Oh my
have them
God.
try and...
Nah.
太陽や無限音差。これでイタチの現実
Itachi was talking about accepting shit and like knowing who you are and stuff like that.
Dude.
It's gonna be endless.
先方無期転生。
It's the same thing. Wow.
Crazy.
ふざけるな。
The same thing? Oh.
奴はこの
Look
輪
at the eye.
このループから逃れることはできない。 運命を決める術。
Oh my god,
こ
bro.
れがイザナミだ。
It's fucking over.
Wow.
I'm sorry, guys. There's only like Itachi's the gold, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
as much as I love Mother now, as much as I love Toby, like
No, for me, it actually surely stands like on top.
he's just such a
Hello.
unique character.
ならカブトはそのループってのにハマったってことか。それがイザナミ。
That is horrible, guys.
いつ仕掛けた？
カブトが最初に俺をその刀で突き刺した時だ。
Yeah. That is the first.
あの時か。
イザナミは自分と相手二人の体の感覚によってはめる動術だ。行動の中の任意の一瞬、その一瞬の己と相手の体の感覚を一度同術で写真のように記憶する。さらに時の流れの中でより印象的な場面を
Yeah.
C と次々にシャリンガンで記憶する。
What do you mean recorded then? With the
一定の
Sharingan,
瞬間を
sure.
記憶したら前に記憶した A と同じ体の感覚をわざともう一度再現させた。
Okay.
イザナミはその A と A ダッシュを重ね、さらには B ダッシュ C ダッシュを再現することにより一定の
Numerous
時間の中を
ways.
さまよわせる。
カブトの意識はその幻のイタチと俺を相手にずっと無限に続くループの中で
Phantom
閉じ込められるってわけか。
そもそもイザナミはイザナギの十者を戒め救うために作られた術だからな。
Oh.
どういうこと
Makes
だ？
sense.
これから語るのはイザナギと対をなすイザナミが誕生したウチハの歴史の一部だ。お前にも知っておいてもらいたい。
ウチハのイザナミ誕生の歴史。
Go back to class. I always love it when we have Uchiha backstories, by the way. They're always so fascinating.
己罠を仕掛けていたか。
You bring them back.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be...
殲滅せよ。
That must be disgusting to have to fight against.
その強力すぎる動力は十者を漏らせこう暴走させる要因となってしまったらしい。それでもイザナギを使う者が一人なら問題ない。だがそれが二人以上となる
Oh, yeah.
ウチハ一族内で都合のいい結果の奪い合いが始まった。忍びの世界は結果が全てよ。
ほほう。ならばその結果を
He's got it as well.
我が手柄として書き換えてやろうか。俺のイザナギでな。
Oh, wow. Whoever forbid that jutsu after all of this shit deserves a raise.
俺がウチハ、いや忍び世界を
Behind him now.
俺のイザナギでな。
I hit.
その野望。俺が引き継ぐ。
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
No?
there's the others as
Yeah.
well.
They can use Izanagi as well.
Jesus.
このような一族内でのイザナギによる都合のいい結果の奪い合い、それを止めるために作られたのがイザナミだ。
お前も俺に歯向かうというのな。
Was she the first to do
仕
it?
方がない。
Yes, that's the first.
俺の手はすでに血で染まっている。立ち止まることなど許されるはずもない。
あなたは自分を分かってない。自分自身の本当の力を分かってないのよ。
黙れ。
The second?
Yeah, the point.
今なら引き返せる。その意志があるのならば私の手を。
騙されるか。
Clone.
Yeah.
And yeah, the last one. Done.
この俺の背後を取るとはやるな。だがイザナギがある限り俺を倒すことはできん。
But he's already trapped in the Izanami though.
Yeah. That
Damn.
was nice work from her. Also beautiful with the flowers and the butterflies.
あなたの頼りとするイザナギはあなたを守ってはくれない。黙れ。まだ。
Damn, it can feel like an eternity.
だがイザナミはイザナギを止めるための術、ちゃんとそのループから抜け出る道も作られていた。これは本来内派の仲間をおごりと怠慢から救うための術だった。術で簡単に結果から逃げるもの、それを止めるための術。
Did you sacrifice an eye for that?
血に染まったこの手は許されるはずもないだろう。
それでも受け止めて。
So that's what he's gotta do, just take the hand. As long as he makes the same... Okay. Yes.
イザナギには頼らない。現実を受け止め前に進む。
This is the only way out.
Yeah, so that's why Tachi was talking about knowing who you are and stuff like that.
抜け道のある術など実戦では危なくて使えない。そういう意味でイザナミは禁術になっている。
I feel like there's more reasons, but
自分以
sure.
外の誰かになり変わることをやめればループから出ることはできる。
イザナギとイザナミが対の禁術として存在する歴史は分かった。過去を教訓として運命を受け入れ前に進んでいくための戒めというのも分からなくはない。
こいつは昔の俺に似ていた。全てを手に入れたつもりで何でもなせると盲信しようとする。だからこそ己の失敗に怯え、己に失敗はないのだと自分に嘘をつく。
Other than just lying to himself, I don't know what else is similar to Itachi.
この忍びのように翻弄された者同士、どうしても自分自身を許し認めることができないことも、確かにこいつのやっていることは間違っている。だがこいつだけを責めるのも間違いだ。
Surely some characters are meant to stay a little bit bad.
Yeah.
Like, surely when Orochimaru was pulling his pants down in front of children and doing his dirty work on them, do you see, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
He's gotta take some of the accountability, you know. I understand where Kabuto is. I understand that, I understand.
死ぬ前に気づいてほしい。俺はことあまつ神という道術まで使い、お前を操る形で導こうとした。誰よりもお前を子供扱いし、守るべき対象としてしか見ず。
This is where he fucked up.
信用していなかった。なんであれ、一つとして一つで完璧なんてものはないのかもしれない。だからこそ補うものが引き寄せられるように。
Except Mother.
だから俺を完璧だったなんて言ってくれるな。
そんなはずはない。僕は完璧になる存在だ。
このループから抜けたいならお前の失敗を見つめ直せ。
うるさい。ここでカトンが来るのは分かっている。水遁、水流。
It doesn't seem to be thinking.
Babe. This is not that easy, bro.
I thought you just told him. But he's been through this like again and again. So yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of fucked up at this point.
Like your head is messed up. All messed up.
何が失敗だったと言うんだ。この僕のやってきたどこに失敗があった。
Where exactly is the moment where he's supposed to take the hand like that character did in the flashback?
存在を誰かに見てもらいたいだけだった。こんなとこに閉じ込められなきゃ今頃戦争に勝ってとっくに寝てる時間だったのに。イタチめ。
Again.
Yeah. It should stay forbidden. Yeah.
どうした？
いや、
帰るところがあるやつは羨ましいな。
俺のうちは孤児院だからよ。
Oh.
それ
Oh.
に弟がいたら傷を見
That's
てもら
him.
うといい。
Kabuto's friend.
ありがとう。嬉しい。
Urushia was
Urushia.
the name.
今度こそ帰ってくるといいな。
he's still thinking about.
カブト。これより江戸天聖の術を止める。これで天聖の死人は全て消える。
Brother, you're a part of it.
終わりの時が近づく。なら
Yo, Sasuke, lock him up or something, bro.
兄さん、あんたも。俺はこの葉隠れの内派たちとして、もう一度忍び里を守ることができる。なぜだ兄さんにあんなことをさせたこの葉のために、なんでまた兄さんがこの世に未練がないだと。俺をこんな風にさせたのは兄さんなんだぞ。サスケはお前に任せる。お前を変えられるのはもう俺じゃない。だからせめてこの術を止めることが。
I personally think he can. I think he's just too tired, though.
ないがしろにしないためにもな。
Oh, Naruto mention.
江戸天聖の術を止める。陰を教えろ。つくよみ。
What a goat.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Well, there's one person that's not reanimated
約束
though.
は果たした。あとは頼んだぞ。ナルト。
Great. That means that there's only Toby that we need
Yeah,
to take care of.
yeah.
All the rest will be gone, even Madara. Look, as good as Naruto Shippuden is, the story in general. And I like it a lot, man. A lot. This flashback I really enjoyed. The pattern since the Pain arc has been very repetitive for me. And that is my major complaint about the show, plus the fillers.
Because it's hatred and
Yes, hatred, someone breaks the cycle of hatred.
yeah, and it's Naruto who breaks it.
Yes, set individual that's bad has a sad backstory that's pushed him to be who he is. And then, you know where we end up usually.
Do we have like a bad person in Naruto? And I'm not talking about Danzo because there's also people that.
Yeah. Look, I mean, let me make something very clear, guys. I understand that this is good storytelling. I'm not complaining too much, but when it's for every villain, it's kind of like the same pattern is being repeated. It takes away from some of these characters, is what I'm trying to really say, if you understand. Kabuto I really like. I really do like what Kabuto ended up becoming, and that backstory I like a lot. But it is because I've seen it a bunch of other times, it's hard for me to really sympathize, especially with a character that I believe had enough strength and enough willfulness to not be that.
Yeah.
Like he was a grown person at the point at a point where he was doing bullshit and a bunch of bad stuff with Orochimaru. There was people like Kimimaro, like Jogo, like Shugitsu, like Sasuke even, who weren't all necessarily evil. He was just following Orochimaru, obviously because he was being brainwashed, but because there was someone that was next to him. But if Kabuto looked for someone else and went back to the orphanage, it was going to be different. Orochimaru, however, did strike at the right time and did influence him a lot. So in a sense, yes, the entire point with Kabuto, it works. The entire storyline, it works. I just don't like it as much because it's very repetitive for me. And that is all I want to say about it. Something else that I believe has huge impact on it is the timeline when we're watching the show. I believe a couple of years back, a lot of these storylines with the morally gray storylines were a lot less done in shows, I believe. They were quite unique. I remember probably, let's see what this year is. Like, this is 2013, around the time where we had superheroes fight off the big bad guys. You know what I mean? It is great storytelling for its time. Now, there's because other shows have gone in and replicated what Naruto Shippuden has done, it does seem more cliche at this time. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it actually wasn't.
But it wasn't, yeah, it was quite unique at the time, I think. And especially keeping up with the story of the cycle of hatred and all of that. Because the author decided this story is going to be about breaking the cycle of hatred, and it stayed true to that. And every villain has their own reason for what they're doing. And eventually we find out and we sort of feel for them. Which is okay. Really, it is okay, yeah.
I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed Kabuto's backstory a lot. And the way they made him.
For whatever reason, it doesn't hit as much. That's what I'm trying to sort of think of why that is. And I kind of want to say it's because of what I just talked about. And not because it's just Kabuto. But maybe it is only because it's just Kabuto.
Maybe.
You know? I don't know. It just doesn't...
I don't know. Like, to me, even in this form, he didn't seem to be like intimidating as other villains. So I couldn't like.
Oh, for me, he did actually. For me, the author really actually built him up well enough for me, because for me to honestly realize that Sasuke and Itachi lose one-on-one against him is just crazy. Even now, the author had to create the IZANAMI, I think, solely to beat Kabuto.
Yeah.
Because there's no other way to beat him. They don't have the genjutsu against him. They don't really have any physical attacks that are lethal enough to beat him. The Tsukuyomo blade, I don't think he can use because he already used on Nagato. Really, it was only the Izanami. And by the way, you can kind of tell it was created for Kabuto because it aligns very well with what he was talking about in his backstory, about finding out who he is and what he is and what he is about, basically. And the Izanami is sort of exactly that. The way you beat them, the way you beat it. Accept your fate and know who you are and be not abuse the Izanagi, basically. And so the Izanagi and the Izanami are meant to be like the yin and yang, I feel like. You know, the bad and the good. And, you know, people were using the bad, and then the good came up with a counter for the Izanagi, and they did that. So, yeah.
And then they forbid both the jutsus.
For sure. I mean, who is even forbidding the jutsus, by the way? That's like, something that I never learned about Naruto Shippuden.
Like, how can you tell a bunch of people it's forbidden and, like, they just stop doing it all of a sudden?
I guess there should be, like, a committee or something. I don't know. I want to go back to Kabuto and say that as much as it didn't... Like, when you deeply think about it, it is very sad. Like, a kid being accepted into an orphanage, then they believe a certain person grows into the role of a mom, and then they split apart. He kills her, but because she goes in for him, because she
doesn't recognize him,
and like the leaf structure and the destroys Kabuto, and the structure, like that's why he has so much hatred for the leaf.
This is surely a valid reason, like
for me it's valid.
To make a change like that.
Yeah, for me it's valid. For me it's completely valid, and as I said at the beginning, I like it. I was just sort of trying to look for an explanation why it doesn't hit as much. It's either because it's Kabuto, or it's either because of what I said, because it's been quite repetitive for the last couple of episodes.
Maybe it's that.
For the last couple of villains, actually. I mean, you can even go back to, I mean, for Pain it was done excellently, 10 out of 10, but then you go to Danzo, then you go to Hanzo, then you go to Kabuto, and like, it's kind of been done for a lot of them, really. Which is sort of okay, but at the same time, some characters I feel like are meant to stay bad, because in reality, and this is gonna sound controversial, I think, because a lot of the people that have grown up with Naruto believe the contrary, but I do believe some people are just bad in this world, bro. Not everybody is good. In their head, they can think they're doing good, but there's bad people out there, guys. You know what I mean? Like, you can even go to stuff like...
That's Madara. In his head, he thinks he's doing good.
I don't know about Madara. For Toby, yes. Toby has been talking like some things about like that. Madara, we haven't really heard of anything. I just wanted to make the point that there are bad people out there, guys, in the world that are solely bad. You know, look at the islands in the files and shit. Look at the...
yes, but if you go back and then look at what turned them into that, like you can share it here for them.
I'm not for me, bro. I mean, I'm not 15. Like, I'm a grown person, bro. Not everything shapes you up to be a monster, you know. Yeah, we can just end it. Final point. You can even go and see like things on dark web and shit like that. Like, it's horrible, guys. There's bad people out there. So as much as this show tries to make you sympathize with the villains and make you understand how they grew up and where they're coming from, sometimes you gotta leave a couple of villains that are just bad. So, yeah.
Like, the backstories and all of that are just like making you a victim of your past. It should not always be like that.
Yeah, not like, every villain has gotta be a product of their past that was bad.
Yeah.
There's people like Naruto out there who didn't turn bad, and like the story, yes, it is that. But there's gotta be people that had good backstory, but were turned bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because this happens.
Yeah, even characters like bad background and stayed bad. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like some characters are suffering because of the repetitiveness of the storytelling.
Thank you for watching the reaction. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video, and we'll see you there.
See ya!